So first topic for today, we're talking about how to scale your business quickly. Um, you know, Obviously scaling comes with many challenges, and I do have some questions in regards to quickly scaling because it's different than scaling as a whole. The first question I want to ask you is, how do you balance growth and quality? What I mean by that is, while scaling your business, how do you ensure that the quality of your products or services don't take a hit?
I always use controller. I call controllers. It's a quality control people in the small business. It's one person. Then business is growing. It's a separate department,
Hmm.
head and then few controllers. And the goal of the controller to control the quality. So you basically write down the process how it's supposed to be,
Hmm.
and controller always checks the quality and scores
Hmm.
from 1 to 5. 5 is excellent, 4 is good, 3 is bad, and 2 is terrible.
Hmm. Hmm.
Basically, it's a subjective system,
Okay.
but it works really good. Let's assume you have a team of salespeople.
Yeah.
So each call has to be a certain quality. So you train the controller what's 5, what's 4, what's 3, what's excellent, what's good, and then control just listen the conversation and scores.
Hmm.
And that's how you keep the quality, because when team knows that you're gonna check them, you're gonna check,
Yeah.
you're gonna control, then they work on a certain level. Plus, you can pay them based on their scores.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's
Interesting.
how you create the systems which allow you to scale.
Hmm.
In order to scale, you have to create a system of management which will make people do what they don't want to do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because let's take an example, McDonald's as an example. McDonald's,
Yeah.
you do your potatoes at home differently than they do it.
Yeah.
So if the CEO of McDonald's would write an email to all the stores and say, you can, from tomorrow, you can do the way you want
Yeah.
potatoes, fried potatoes. Everybody would do, first of all, each McDonald's would do it separate, differently, and it would not be as good as in the system.
Yeah.
So any system makes people do what they don't want to do
Hmm.
without you. That's a definition of system.
Hmm.
In order to scale the business, you have to create system which forces people to do what they don't want to do, what you want them to do without you.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
And it's a bunch of systems. You create those systems and you step away, you walk away,
Hmm.
and then the system works and make people do what they don't want to do
Hmm.
without you. And then you create another system,
Hmm.
and another system. You have to create the system in sales, you have to create the system in marketing, in finance,
Hmm.
and then you can freely talk and your business is running
Yeah.
without you, because it works not spontaneously, it works on systems.
Yeah.
So the very important understanding that uh, you you don't have to manage the business, you have to create systems, and system manages the business.
Hmm.
You create the system manages the business, not directly.
Hmm.
The big mistake small businesses make, they me managing the business. No,
Yeah.
it's you, system, and then the management
Yeah.
of the business.
You said it correctly. Most small business owners, they can't get their hands off operations, right? And most entrepreneurs, most business owners, they have a good creative thinking. They can come up with ideas. How do we scale? Where to open up the next location? What we're going to sell in this next location? But these dreams, they never come to a reality because they can't step away from what they have currently running. What would you recommend to that small business owner, aside from creating systems? How can those systems be properly created, and what team members would you need?
Um, Very important to understand the psychology behind people in business.
Mm-hmm.
There are two different types of people you need in order to build a successful business. You need, first of all, entrepreneurial energy, and you need management.
Mm-hmm.
It's a two separate energies, like yin and yang,
Yeah.
like male and female. So entrepreneurial energy is very creative,
Mm-hmm.
and management energy is totally different. It's a system oriented. So you need operational type of people, totally different people than you. If you are an entrepreneur, 99%, if you're successful entrepreneur, you're very creative, you risk taker,
Yeah.
and you're bored to do things, the same thing again and again and again.
Right.
Every day, 9 o'clock is a certain meeting. So every entrepreneur is bad manager.
Yeah.
In order to build a good, successful, big business, it's like a family.
Yeah.
You have to marry those two energies, entrepreneurial energy and management energy, together.
Yeah.
Also, I call entrepreneurial energy is commercial and operational. Commercial decisions.
Yeah.
It's an entrepreneurial energy. Every major and small decision, what to do, is entrepreneurship and commercial part.
Yeah.
And to do it correctly,
Mm-hmm.
consistently, with a good quality, it's operation, it's management.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's biggest problem that entrepreneurs don't understand. They try to be like by themselves. If they take partner, they take another entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake. You have to, if you take somebody as a partner, you have to find somebody totally different than you,
Mm-hmm.
who likes being in the office, you like running around, meeting people, to do a business development. That's actually the best role of entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
is to be a business developer in his or her business. But management type of personality is not so good in creativity, is not so good in decision making, not
Yeah.
so good in sales, but very good in sitting in the office and doing the same things all over again, and creating those systems which are I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.